I've gotten away in a 2001 Honda CRV from GSP because I don't play with no cops with the Mortal Kombat hat on. All right, I'm just not doing it. I don't play with State Patrol. I'm gone. And so the ABD pulled up, and I was like, as long as I keep looking forward, I should be fine.
Oh, I hate
but
that.
I couldn't find my Kirk Franklin CD. You know what I mean? Because you can't get on your phone. So and I could feel him staring at me.
Yes.
I could feel him looking at me, and so the light goes green, and his arrow comes up, and he don't move, and I don't.
No,
and his car's behind him.
Come on, you go.
And so I'm like.
It's like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Most relatable
so
thing.
Bro,
ever.
as soon as I pulled up, he got behind me. I just pulled over, and then he walked to the car. He was like, "Why'd you just go ahead and pull over?" I said, "I was waiting on you." I just took the keys out and I just tossed it to him. I said, "You gonna tow this, right? I just don't want to go to jail." He said,
Hey, want to come get wet with us?
Come to our live show September 20th.
Sunset Strip at 9 p.m. Bring your towels. Brought to you by TEJAS TONIC.
We're all gonna be there, getting wet.
So what?
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Works Every Time podcast. I'm Philip Garcia here with the other host, Justin Estemacher and Marcus Oland. Thanks for watching. Quick shout out to our sponsors, TEJAS TONIC. Check out all of their products. We got them sitting here. They're great. Little hemp beverages. They're amazing. Check them out at tejastonic.com. Use code WETPOD for 15% off your order. Also, shout out to Back of the Room Tees, our official wet merch sponsor. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching the Works Every Time podcast. And thank you to Back of the Room Tees. Check out backoftheroomtees.com where you can find your official new wet merch. That's right. We got a Chevrolet shirt up for grabs.
Back in my day when I was drinking, we'd walk uphill both ways in the snow. No DUI. Officer, I walked here and I'm walking home. You can try to pull me over if you want.
I left the bar and I said, I'm going to take my Chevrolets. I'm going to start up the old Chevrolets and put them in all-wheel drive. I'm not going to lie, back around the corner, I hit the turbo, started jogging a little bit.
Now you got me pulled over. I got my hazards on.
And we have an Acid Rules shirt up for grabs.
I went to a Five Guys on acid one time. Bad time on acid. A whole building of two colors. And then when you order your burger and your drink, you walk over to the drink machine. You ever use that drink machine on acid?
Are you talking about the Coke free style?
Yeah, on acid. You're looking at it like, dude. You know what I went with? Regular Coke. I was tripping so hard. I'm like, why would I argue with this thing? Why would I argue? Argue with this thing? It says Coke. What do we do? I took 3 bites out of the burger, and then we left. And I was like, acid rules, dude.
If you want to get one of these awesome new t-shirts, go to backoftheroomtees.com and check out the Works Every Time podcast portion of it.
Buy one or get 2 for $50.
Get all of your Works Every Time podcast merch there. Also, shout out to JJ Mustard, our producer on the ones and twos back there. He's the man. And also our guest for the day, Dedrick. Dedrick Flynn.
Yeah, man, Dedrick Flynn. How are you doing?
Hey.
Hey, guys. Hey, JJ in the back room.
Well, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the podcast, but Dedrick is going to be with us live.
Oh, yeah.
I did forget.
We're doing this show.
We have to start over.
When
and
is
do
the
that.
show?
It's on September 20th. So if this will come out
September 20th.
Yeah,
It's
comes
gonna
out
be
next
on
week.
Saturday.
Day after my birthday. My birthday's on September 19th.
Yeah, it's going to be a big party.
Hungover.
It's going to be a big
I'll be
weekend.
hungover no matter when you see me. Just because you don't drink. I'm drinking for us.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, so come out September 20th. It's Saturday, 9 p.m. You will see all of us here with our great friend Dedrick Flynn opening up the show.
Sunset.
It's always
Sunset.
Sunset.
and it's always going to be a party. It's always a party, so make sure you come out to our live show. Use code WET50 for half off your tickets. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share.
Dedrick, we're happy to have you here, Mr. Flynn.
Dude, I'm ecstatic to be here.
Yeah.
I am just enthralled with the enthusiasm of being here.
Now, how do you actually feel?
I I took a shared Uber to get here, man. You know what I mean? So I really wanted to be here for what I could pay.
Okay,
But it definitely wasn't going to be direct. Did
you get dropped off first?
Hell no, I'll never get dropped off first. And
You think it's racist?
Is that because
I do think it's racist.
They always drop the black person off
Yeah.
second.
Even though they picked me up first, dude.
Where'd the first person go?
I didn't talk to him.
Was it?
I don't meet people.
did you get to sit in the front or the back?
I always sit across from wherever the
As
driver
far
is
away
in the
from
back.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the
I
other,
gotta watch him.
was the other person white?
He looked white-ish,
Okay.
but he definitely smelled like he was about to go do another shift at like a restaurant.
Like a Whataburger. Did you smell like onions?
He smelled like the old oil.
Oh, the old. That's a bad smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could never do that. Like when some people like work at pizza places and stuff, dude. It's just.
Oh no, I gotta go shower.
Yeah.
I worked at 70 pizzas. Like I know, like I won't even compliment people. Like let's go get a beer, and I was like, nah, I smell like yeast and marinara.
Yeah.
And that's just.
And you don't want the women that are into that smell.
No.
I used to work at Red Lobster, and that smell was after every day. Oh man, so much fish on your hands. And I did lemons. I'd put the lemons all over my hands at the end of the shift.
You have to.
So I would try to almost smell normal.
Are you gonna go back now that it's black owned?
Yeah. I think
to Red
it's probably better. It's probably better that it's black owned now because now they understand their clientele.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we are going to give out more free shit.
Yeah, just like
Let's give
more.
up-
And all they have to do is just say more cheddar biscuits on demand.
Yeah, literally, honestly, you know, the funny thing is I always like when you serve the cheddar biscuits, they're like, it's supposed to go like, hey, how are you doing? You want a drink? And then they get your drinks. And then you get an appetizer. Then you're supposed to get salads and bread.
Yeah.
But when people come into the restaurant, they like, where's the bread at? As soon as they sit down. And I go,
Absolutely.
Technically, you're not even supposed to have bread yet. This is my fourth move I'm supposed to make. But see?
I don't
Well,
think
like
so because
Texas
I worked at
Roadhouse.
Logan's Roadhouse and Texas Roadhouse, and they would
got
pull
it
a knife
together.
out on you if you didn't have that butter
That's true.
roll.
I want the bread immediately.
Yeah.
But
You
I mean,
want
that's
it.
Red Lobster standards. They're the ones who fucked it up. I knew that. I was never not bringing
But
the bread
those were
first.
old
Yeah,
white.
those are old.
Yeah, yeah.
White Red Lobster.
Yes,
We're
that's
talking
what-
black Red Lobster.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to at least 2 biscuits of bread, extra butter on top.
It's like
brought to the
maroon
table.
lobster now or something.
Yeah, better music playing.
Much
Better
darker red.
music.
Because I just feel like if you're eating seafood, you need to be listening to aggressive like Southern rap.
Oh, really?
I feel like it just goes with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the snaps and cracks. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
you don't
yeah.
want to be like,
And that's
you
why I
shoot
don't
me all night long. And then
Yeah.
you got a slurp happening behind you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need the bass lines to take out the extra slurps of people around you.
DJ Screw and
sense.
Lobster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they at Club Applebee's.
Club Applebee's.
It's one of the original Applebee's in Atlanta. It's in Decatur. We went over there for Valentine's Day one year. I think it was like 2014. It was like the first time I had been over there. It was like me and my homegirls. And we were eating, and they were like, hey, are you all staying for the club? Because we want to make sure the door guy doesn't charge you. I said, charge? And then I was like, wait, what do you mean the club? And then they're like, and so then we saw a DJ come in. A DJ came in, and then we looked out, and it was just bunch of donks, like just cars and booties, because I'm in Atlanta. Like I'm saying, the finest people. And then they had like karaoke and like a DJ who was like mixing in like soul music and rap music together like perfectly the entire night. And then we were just getting free drinks all the time. It was like, we never seen you at Club Applebee's. And then this old black MILF kept buying me Cosmos the whole time.
Nice.
$2
Oh, yeah.
Cosmos, $2
Oh,
mine.
man, I don't know how much they cost. I know I wasn't paying for it.
That's right, dude. A man finally gets a drink paid for. That's
Yes.
what's up. That's great. I'm happy for it. This is Club Applebee's. So this is an Applebee's that turns into a club after hours?
No, it's like at like 8 p.m.
Oh, but it
Yeah,
doesn't-
people who go to Club Applebee's have to work in the morning.
Yeah.
I think any
They- it's not early,
Applebee's
that's-
after 11:30 p.m. kind of turns into a club Applebee's. They get stickier too after 10.
Yeah, either that.
Stickier?
Yeah, stickier.
They don't know. They weren't sticky. I'm telling you, they was dressed down to the T's. Like,
Well, this is really-
you better not step on no white Nikes. I don't. Where you
Oh, he's
from?
talking about the
I'm
tables.
from here.
He's talking
The-
about. He's
Oh yeah,
talking
he
about-
don't know what I mean by Club Apple. See, y'all know y'all from Detroit.
I've stepped on white Nikes before,
Yeah,
and then I had to go to the ATM and
Yeah.
pull a bunch of cash out. And he was like, "You didn't have to do that." And I was so drunk, I was like, "No, I have to do this."
I have
And he's
to.
like, "You don't." And I was like, "I already took the money out." And he's like, "All right."
Wait, so you bought him a new pair of Nikes?
No, he bought
No,
his
I
life
just
back.
gave him $150 or whatever. He gets it.
You step on, dude. Middle school, I wish you would step on my white Air Force Ones, dog. You know how many grass I cut to get them Air Force Ones?
A lot.
You know how much grass I cut in the summer in Georgia.
How many blades of grass?
Yes, man. Like that's a lot of yards. That's a lot of yards. Like that's a lot with a push mower that I push from my house. No
How
matter
much
how
were you
far
charging to mow yard?
$20.
Yeah. That's like 6 yards.
Yeah. What Air Force One?
You don't see. That's what I'm saying. You from here, y'all don't know yards. In Georgia,
no yards.
Georgia, you talking about like 3 acres of front and a back side.
Like 3 feet,
right?
right?
Pushing it.
And I pushed that whole there
I
with
feel
the
like you
weed
could have
whacker on
charged a little
top,
bit more.
bungee corded up, probably like 2 miles to go get there.
Was it the one where you pulled it and it would move though itself, or you had to like push it yourself?
Yeah, you know I had to push
Like
it
you're
myself.
you're an offensive lineman in 2 days or something.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have charged like 60 to 80.
See, that's how I know.
Then you're
No,
not
but you
mowing
and
lawns.
See, that's like you wouldn't have got no lawns.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have got no lawns, dog.
Because he was a kid too. Child labor,
old were
dude, it's
you?
way cheaper.
12, 13?
Everywhere
Middle
from
school.
10 to like 18, yeah.
Oh, so you had the energy.
Yeah, raking yards. I said, y'all don't even get fall out here, but like the yards, the leaves be up to like here. You got to grind them
Oh,
all
the
down,
leaves.
burn 'em.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, that's
I grew up.
fucking leaves,
I grew up
man.
on cutting 3 acres of land for it. Yeah.
Yeah, $20. That's it. If it was smaller, because they'll look at their yard too and go, how about 10? And you got to go knock on the doors. It's not like I had like a system set up there.
Yeah,
Like you just walk around, and then half the time if you just walk with the lawnmower, somebody will be driving and they'll just stop and they'll be like, "Can you cut my grass?" And they be like, "Follow me," and I'm just following them.
hitting a jog with the lawnmower.
Yes, absolutely, man.
Shit, slow
Absolutely.
down.
Up.
Hey, man, come back and get me if you need something. You know, come get me when you're done. That's about it. I was like, I don't know how to get to the backyard. It was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me help you pick this up over the fence, because they fences was just locked in. They didn't have like any doors sometimes.
That's crazy.
There's
no gate.
Some people want total privacy.
That's all right. I get that.
I had to cut my grasses that I cut. So after I cut our house, which it took me 3-4 hours with the riding lawnmower, then I'd had to go to the next door neighbor because my dad was always nice and he worked for them growing up as a farmer.
Yeah.
So he would always cut their grass. So then when I got old enough, he was like, now go cut their grass. And then my grandparents, they were 1.5 miles down. So then I drove down the dirt road with my tractor, and then I cut their grass. And then when I had to plow driveways with the snowplow, we were just nice because we had the 4-wheeler, and so we had the plow. So I'd do our driveway, the next door neighbor, my grandma's, then my uncle's down the other mile. So then I'd do 4 driveways.
Goddamn 4-wheeler.
Yeah, I did. That's still 4 hours in the
Yeah, but
snow.
you're not hand shoveling it.
Hey,
You're not, but you're being a nice person. I'm saying
Yeah, I'm not-
I was
I'm
doing
just
it
saying
for free,
it's-
just being a nice person. But it was like I felt bad if I did our driveway. I had to do 3 more. That's why I was mad if it snowed, because I'm like, I'll do my driveway. I don't care, but I got to do 3 more.
Marcus over there mad as hell. That's how he got that beard, is shoveling it with his hand.
Hand shoveling.
And that's how he lost the top of his head, because he was mad the whole
you
time.
do it with one of those shitty shovels.
Yeah, and you got the
they're
ice under there?
It's then there's the ice, and you're like, why am I'm not even getting snow, right? And then it's like one of those that has the curve in it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's supposed to be better for your back.
The foreign
It's like,
concept
oh, it
to
is
me.
better for my back,
yeah.
but you know what? It's not better
Snow.
for shoveling fucking snow.
Yeah, it's not.
It's terrible for shoveling. Oh, but it's good for my back. Fuck my back. I'm trying to go back play Madden 03.
Yeah, dude. And then
Can't do
Vick,
that. Just
like-
got it for Christmas. Got to shovel the fucking driveway.
Damn.
Sorry.
he had a small driveway though, so I don't know what he's bitching about.
It was a long, fuck you, dude. It was a long fucking driveway. You're talking
arguments.
about my mom's house, dude. My mom's house is
He's only
different.
saying it was too small for him to park his 4-wheeler over there after you slipped on ice trying to
Yeah,
get
dude. I would have.
I didn't have a 4-wheeler. I had a dirt bike. You can't shovel shit with a dirt bike, dude. You can ride that on the snow. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
I've never done that, but I want to now. That is on my list of things.
Yeah.
Does it ever
There's-
clump on the wheels?
What, the snow?
No.
No, but you'll skid out. You'll fucking, it ain't made to.
People
made for that.
people up in Michigan, they would take their dirt bikes though and ride them on the ice, and they put spikes in their wheels.
Yeah,
That
you
shit's
could
cool.
do that. I didn't have that.
That's crazy.
Sounds dangerous.
It is
It
dangerous.
is.
But what else are you gonna do when
Hey, buddy, snow is dangerous.
Snow is dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snow is dangerous. One time we were up north and we took the snowmobile. We were tubing behind the snowmobile on the
yeah.
lake.
Yeah.
It's by myself, and my friend's dad's driving the snowmobile, and we're on the lake. He's going fast, and he whips me around, and you couldn't see that this family made a ice hockey ring, so they made an embankment. So there's an embankment like this high He whips me around, dude. I fly over the embankment. Luckily, I had a helmet on, or I would have died. I flew off the tube, hitting the ice, just tumbling. Everybody thought I died. I thought I died, and then you open the mask up, dude. There's snow's inside your face, and everybody's laughing at me and making fun of me because the other day I slipped and fell and hit my elbow on a rock, and they were like, "Oh, did you ding your elbow?"
That accident definitely affected you.
How do you say you don't know that snow is dangerous when, like, if it literally like rains too hard, Texas shuts down?
Oh, thank you. Sprinkles, dude.
Just imagine if once it fell, it didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, all it has to do is it just has to ice one night, and school is canceled for 2
Well,
days.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, dude. In Texas, when it snows half an inch, they don't know it's dangerous. They go out there and like, well, why can't I drive 75 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Because you can't stop the same, maybe.
Yeah.
Some
They
of
also-
the,
they can't
some of
drive
the
when the
worst
sun lights
black
out.
ice accidents have been in like North Texas when it gets like that weird like freeze period. I think it was the year of the big freeze here in Texas.
We were there.
There was like a 72 car pileup on 820 up in North Texas. It was bad.
Yeah.
How do
We
you,
almost
how do you
died.
get past like 12 car pileup? Like, how do you? You're not bad of a driver. You got to be like,
The black
that looks
ice
like a
patch.
mountain of cars.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump it.
And I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna jump it.
It's probably an Autobot. You know what I mean? He's just trying to build himself up. I watch Power Rangers. I know how this all goes down.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a Megazord. This is Angel Grove. This is,
Time to go see the dark side of the moon.
again.
What's the car in Dukes of Hazzard called? General Lee. Well, General Lee over this fucking car pile up.
Yeah, I put this jump button in for a reason.
Yeah, dude.
Auto eject. With
You
the
get some of those
parachute.
Mexicans who just turn the thing with the hydraulics on, and it's like,
But those cars are never in the pileup. They just don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
that's true.
They only go to a gas station parking lot to show off their car.
Bro, there was a
Pop
couple
it.
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
It wasn't even snowing down in Austin. It was just like 25 degrees. Every tire shop was closed.
Yeah.
Every tire shop in Austin was closed, and I'm
When
like,
every
Wait,
tire's
why does
flat.
every tire shut?
because it was 25 degrees.
It was last year because they still made us try to open up the car wash, and I had to explain that the stuff is frozen.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Well, what do you mean?" I said, "Well, you see how this water right here is frozen? It's like the same thing in there. It's like, why don't you just heat it up?"
With what?
With what? But then also, like, you can't put hot water on like a cold windshield, or you're gonna crack your windshield.
Yeah.
And it's just like they looked at me like I was making it up.
Isn't it great working for?
Yeah.
Stupid people.
Yeah, and then they said
No,
I was like, well, we have to wait for it to get above like
Yeah.
Freezing for
And
us
by
to
that
start running
time,
a
it's
car.
quitting time.
No, they looked at me dead in my eyes and said, "When do you think that will be?" Ah!
Because you're a weatherman, Dedrick. Flynn.
Not only just a weatherman, a wizard, a wizard weatherman.
So you're saying this ice we can't spray the ice?
We can't spray the ice. Why don't you just shovel it up, man?
When do you think that your boss asked you that? Your boss said, "When do you think that?
When do you think that'll be?
That's just like a boss when you get hurt or you're deathly ill and you're like, I can't make it into work. Well, once you go to the doctor and they tell you, well, if you have any time, we could still use you. It's like, shut the fuck up. I gotta what? I broke my arm. Yeah, I can't come into work today. Well, after you get the cast on, you think you could just come through? We need help cleaning.
You can call me into work, but you also have to acknowledge the fact that I'm going to be in a bad mood for at a minimum 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm talking about a bad mood. It's contagious. Like everybody else who's around me is gonna have a bad mood. Like,
And you know, that's annoying. That happened to me at all my restaurants. All my restaurants, I do that
I'm gonna
shit.
ruin someone else.
I'm ruining
Yeah.
everybody else. I'm
I
letting
do
everybody-
that every day.
I want
You
everybody
do.
to know I wasn't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that. And all the bosses, and they
I do
always
that
look
when
at
I'm
you.
scheduled, dude.
Yeah, dude, the bosses always look at you and they go, well, you can't be doing this. It's like, what, being quiet? Yeah, you're being quiet in a very angry manner. Well,
Yep.
what do you want me to talk in an angry manner? Because I feel like this is a lose-lose.
Yeah.
Because I'm pissed off right now. And I've gotten in trouble so many times, like, Justin, you're not being yourself. Well,
No, I was being quiet because I wanted someone to confront me about it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel every day at work, bro.
Yeah.
I'll just be sitting there, and then most people are good at like, I'll leave him alone. He doesn't look like he
No,
wants
but
to
you
interact
want
with
everybody
people.
to know.
Yeah, so they can leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna leave you alone
But
because
that
you're my
you
friend.
won't. You won't.
Yeah, but
and
y'all
I know.
best
And I
friends.
know that. I know that.
Your
and that's
grandfather
fine.
did.
Everyone else. It's the people who.
Yeah,
think
Justin
they
will
know.
literally say, "Hey, watch this. I'm gonna go check on him."
I'm gonna
I'll be like, "Don't do it, man."
Nah, I walk in, I dap Marcus up, especially baseball. Don't even look at him in the eyes.
No.
If you see Marcus with his phone propped up, bro, don't even like unless you got something to say about baseball, about that game, about his team that he's going for. I wouldn't talk to him.
It's not even that hard.
It's not that hard to
You
figure
look
out.
up the standings, you see where they're at. You look at the last 10 games, you
Yes.
see who's leading and batting, and then you talk to me.
Don't ask about the score. I've made that mistake.
I'm surprised to see you today. You know what I mean? After the weekend you had,
I will say I had one of the worst sports weekends I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
And it's just because football's back.
It's
And
week one.
It'll really it's week
Yeah,
one.
both your teams.
The worst.
Both my teams lost, my baseball team. But then last night, Tigers played the Yankees, and we won 12-2.
Yeah.
I took
nice.
work
I got
off
that
so I
back.
could watch it, and it was the most. I was sitting at home laughing.
You had free jets.
Just laughing.
Well, we scored 9 runs in the 7th inning, and it was like 3 of them where they walked the bases loaded like 3 times. And this is the
God.
Yankees, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just watching the Yankees implode. I'm like, this is
I've been
awesome.
seeing
makes me
videos
happy.
of them talking about wanting to investigate the Yankees because they've been sucking so bad.
Yeah, they should.
Is that true? They suck
don't
that
know.
bad?
No, they're not.
They just with the amount of money and players they have, they should be doing a lot better. And I don't want to give them any tips to get better.
That's true.
That's
You know what I
nice.
mean? Like
That's
I like what the Yankees have been doing. It really
Yes.
makes me happy that they're doing that. Them, and when the Dodgers lose, that makes me happy every
That's
single
nice.
time.
Who's your team?
You know it's the Braves, baby.
Oh, yeah,
Go
nice.
Bravos. We had I don't want to talk about it. We're not playing this year. We
They took the
didn't.
year off?
Yeah. That's not wasn't us. I watched those games.
That's been my
That wasn't
favorite
us.
sports fan reaction is like once my team loses a game or starts going badly, I'm like, yeah, I'm not even into that sport like that.
I'm not even.
You know what I mean?
I don't watch it.
When Michigan lost to Texas last year and everyone was like, did you watch it? I'm like, I'm an NFL guy.
I like the big hits.
Yeah. Yeah. And this year, I'm looking forward to the NBA, man.
Yeah, while you're wearing your Michigan jersey.
Yeah.
You're just looking forward to whatever sport wins next.
I like winners.
Do you like basketball?
When they're winning, yeah.
Oh, you actually do? What's your favorite sport?
Whatever we're winning at.
For real?
Yeah.
To watch?
Yes.
Favorite sport to watch?
Because I know you can't play.
I beat you in bowling, dipshit. I beat
did
you
it.
in
Ooh,
bowling.
and you went to college for it.
Yeah, you went to college for bowling. Yeah, you see that?
He made
He said I was a
Hey,
D1
He's
athlete.
laughing at
He
you.
said- he said
Hey,
he-
every sports player has an off day.
No, not with a regular person.
Yeah, not with a regular.
Not with a
person.
regular guy.
Michael
I
Jordan
ain't been
doesn't
bowling in a
lose
while.
to
I ain't
Michael
been bowling in a
Douglas.
while.
Yeah.
I'm a little rusty.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently.
You were rusty
I'm
as hell.
Whatever
old.
it
I'm
was.
old and I hurt.
You look like Maynard from
You gotta
Cars.
dust off that Davenport polo.
Did you have a jersey for that?
Yeah.
Did you have it on when you were playing?
No.
No, but he brought his own ball.
Of course I brought my
You
own
lost
ball.
with your own ball?
I
You
didn't lose
lost
my own
with your
ball.
own
I
ball.
beat you.
Hold on. He barely beat me. With the handicap?
Oh, you want to do the
With
handicap?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing a handicap. We're men.
Okay, you got to.
What is that?
all right, you got
What
to
is
bowl-
that? You're not
you
my
got to
little
bowl with
nephew.
the
You're
gutter
not 3 years
guards
old. You're a man.
You had the gutter guards. up.
We had the same problems or the same thing we're going into.
He said put the buckies,
Yeah, put the bumpers up.
put the bumpers up
Yeah.
and see what it is.
See who was really good at bowling.
Yeah.
See who was
was
really
fun.
the good
Yeah,
bowler.
let's see who's really popping. Y'all put the
Let's
bumpers
go.
up.
God, you know what? I'll go home and get my shit. Let's
Hey,
go.
you're the
gonna
one
go
who said I
again.
can't
Why we
play
can just go
sports.
roll though? You can't.
All
You
right,
can't
let's
play with
go.
any
We'll
ball.
go
You think
roll.
LeBron brings his own ball? I thought we were men.
He does. He
No,
checks
he
every
gets there and
basketball.
they already have balls.
Yeah,
he
he-
didn't have a say when they went from Spalding to Wilson.
That's true. He
Okay,
didn't say shit.
But in my defense, a bowling ball is way different than a basketball.
Oh, really?
Why is
Yeah,
it like
first of all-
square shaped or something like
No,
that?
first of all, heavier.
I mean,
Doesn't
kidding.
have to be.
But
if you were 6'9", 250, they're the
Okay.
same weight.
you guys, you can go take a basketball. You can shoot it in any hoop. I could take a ball and throw it. I could take a ball. You want? Let's go. I'll
I
grab
can take
a
any
random
ball and roll it down the lane.
Let's do it. All right. Let's go grab a random ball then.
Yeah.
I'm over it. I'll take a random ball and show you up too.
To answer your question, my favorite sport to watch is still probably football.
Nice. Thank you for that.
Sorry, I just had to bring it back. I didn't want you to get too heated.
I like to watch
hockey's
bowling.
my favorite to watch. Like I
love hockey.
can watch any level of hockey. Like there's like one of my old heads in Atlanta. He's in like a 40+ like league, and he's like a goalie. And like we made our own jerseys because there was nothing to sell at the game. And I'm still like having the best time of my life. I think hockey's the most. And can be honest with y'all, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on, but I do know when they score, and I do know when they fuck up.
I always wanted to be a hockey player. That was one of the things I wanted to do growing
It's my
up.
favorite sport to play.
But I
that and
didn't get to.
basketball.
Y'all can play. Oh yeah, 'cause y'all,
was expensive.
Y'all play.
Yeah, after he gets done clearing the embankment,
Yeah.
someone plays hockey on that ice.
Ooh.
See, yeah, exactly.
Brought it all back.
But yeah, it was too expensive to play.
It's very expensive. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to pay for ice time.
So we
That's
did
why like the
bowling.
Northeast is like predominantly hockey. Then
yeah, that's where the money
they
is.
got all the money and all
And
that
the
other
snow.
stuff. Yeah.
Money and snow. What are they doing up in the Northeast?
I mean,
Not playing football.
they even play hockey down here. I mean, and it's hot. So
well, y'all got the money down here.
that's what I'm saying.
We gonna go ahead
wherever
and
there's
freeze
money,
it.
you can play hockey.
There's hockey down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple rinks.
Don't
Around
you
the
even
state.
doesn't Texas have a hockey team?
Yeah,
Stars?
Dallas Stars.
Yeah,
No
the
Houston
Dallas
team
Stars.
though. It's a little too south.
It's too
Oh,
hot.
it's too south.
Yeah,
But I'm sure you
I
put
mean,
an
you
air
have like a
conditioning.
major league team, but I'm saying like
we have 3.
if there's like high school team, because like if they treated hockey how they do
Dog,
football,
I don't
here-
think they have
there's
high school
there's
hockey
some
here.
rare high school
Yeah,
hockey
I don't- I
teams,
don't-
but they
Gotta be
have to travel. I mean, to
Yeah.
play anybody. There's leagues. There's like a rink back home where there's like multiple level leagues,
Yeah.
like year leagues and stuff like that.
But in-
Soccer's big.
Like in Michigan, though, high school hockey isn't even the good shit. You got to be if you're playing high school hockey, you're not good at hockey. Because
What
if
do
you're
you
good
mean?
at hockey, you'd be playing like
football.
no, you'd be playing like travel hockey or like club.
Oh,
You'd be
okay,
playing
yeah.
in like AA, AAA hockey.
Select.
like the
is what we
club,
call it.
like
Yeah,
how
sure.
they because I think in Atlanta, and well, for like a while, because I think Jalen Brown for the like we
Played
watched
hockey?
it. No, like basketball, like
Oh.
like when they were like, but he's like playing in like arenas,
Yeah,
like little small arenas, like they were so good, and then like now they have it where they're starting to do, where they're like taking like the kids are like signing contracts in high school to like play for like a minor team or stuff like that. Like how they do soccer. Like my little cousin, he's playing in Europe for like some Spanish team, but he's like 16.
Yeah.
But they like kind of like farm. Like he still has to like go to like he goes to like their schools and stuff like that. Like,
Do you know
that's
what
cool,
team?
man. I need to text back. It's in Spanish. So I try to. I don't.
The Amigos. We're gonna go
They don't
see
have
Amigos.
they don't
play.
have amigos over there.
Oh, they don't have
They
Amigos.
got amigo.
Oh, Amigo.
Like, you know, like this Spanish people are different than like the ones we grew up with. You know, what I mean? That's a complete. They even talk different. Like they're like
Espanol.
vowels.
They
Yeah,
speak
that's Espanol.
Castilian
Real
Spanish.
Madrid.
Yeah, like you used to Latin people.
Vosotros.
I mean,
you know how British
both
people
we had
speak?
a lot of Mexicans on BB Street Park. That in my school, my hometown.
Well, yeah, you're in the Midwest. It's pretty much Mexican Central.
Is it?
Have you been to Chicago? You
I've
go
been
to like
once.
2 neighborhoods and they're black and white. Other than that, it's just Mexican neighborhoods. Go to Indianapolis. It's like 4 or 5 neighborhoods where it's like Italians and blacks, and then the rest of them is just Mexicans.
See, I just wish my high school would have been like, yeah, you should learn Spanish.
What'd you
So
learn?
They did. I know they
No,
did.
they
I know they
they
did.
didn't influence
But you
it.
said no.
I
I'm
learned-
focused on bowling.
El Strike.
El Strike.
What language did you take? You're
El
required to take a
Spare.
language.
German.
No?
Dutch.
Well, you wasted your own time.
Yeah, why would you?
I was young. I was 12 years old. I didn't know what I was doing.
Why did you want to learn German at 12?
He didn't
'Cause my
know
last
he was,
name's
He didn't
German.
know he was going to work
Ja,
in
warum
kitchens the
wolltest
rest
du
of his
Deutsch
life.
lernen?
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to be working.
That's so funny.
I know it is funny because I
You didn't learn
literally
Spanish at Red Lobster?
there was that place actually
I call
was
that
like
non-slip Spanish.
I will tell you this. That was the
No, he learned what is it? Ebonics. That's
Yeah.
what you learned.
Oh,
at Red
I did
Lobster.
learn ebonics, but I'll tell you this: that was the only kitchen I think I worked in where there wasn't actually. I don't even think there might have been one Mexican.
Oh
in
yeah, I
that
probably
kitchen.
closed then.
No, we were doing pretty good. We had actually, you want to know what the lunch chef
Yeah.
was this big white lady. She was terrifying,
Oh,
but
yeah,
she loved
yeah.
me. She loved me. She knew how to cook a well done steak in 2 minutes.
What does that mean? What is that? That's an insane qualifier.
It's just a fat white lady in the back, and she just puts her stomach on it.
Hey,
That's how you cook both sides of it, honey.
hey, listen. I didn't fell in love before, and I'll fall in love again.
She would tell me she
Just
take
a fat white woman who can cook a well done steak. In
I would,
that is a black man's fantasy: a fat white woman who can well done a steak in 2 minutes.
oh yeah
that is
she
that
goes-
is not our fantasy.
yeah what
Every black man,
Not every black man.
most black men,
Not most black men.
this black man.
Ben
Not-
Carson.
Well, it depends. Can I borrow our car?
Oh, of course.
Oh, then yeah.
What kind of question is that?
If you buy a car, you want to know the accessories. When you buy a car, know that you need the defrost don't work, but you live in Michigan. No, you gonna need the defrost at some point.
Yeah.
I had it. My first car didn't have defrost. No heat.
But yeah, how you feel now?
That's
How
why
you
you got to get a big.
I'm so happy my AC works now. I'm just
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I have seat warmers and they're useless in the state. I get to use them like
they
6
have
times
seat
a year.
coolers if you get a really expensive
Those
car.
are really nice.
Seat coolers are nice.
Seat
Do you
coolers
just
are
wait
game
for it to get
changer.
cold and you start inviting people on rides? Like, yeah, you can ride with me. You can ride with me. Don't ride with Mark. Ride with me.
Yeah.
He's like, the seat warmers is right there.
2 months. I'm gonna start hitting Philip again.
They do heat up
Yeah.
faster than the car, like the AC or the heater. So that's nice.
Well, I think it's all of the same because like all the heater is they're putting the fan on the exhaust. Cheers to this mic. They just like it's just like blowing the heat from like the actual engine.
Right.
I don't think they actually have to heat anything up. That's why like if you can not have AC and still have heat. That was you had a busted fit. You had a what was it like a Corsica or something?
This was a 1996 Ford Windstar
Ooh, they stopped making those for a reason.
for a reason.
A Toy Story
Yeah, we used to
van.
have a Windstar too.
Yeah, they changed it from Windstar to Freestar, and then they just stopped making minivans.
And before that,
No
we
Star.
had the Aerostar.
Whoa.
And that we had 2 of those. Those vans are not cute, but we had a brown one and a red one.
Yeah, I had a
remember
purple one,
those.
kind
What's
of
the
in
cutest
between.
van to you?
The cutest van? It probably have to be the Aerostar. It's cute, but it's ugly.
I liked my Odyssey.
It's retarded.
Honda Odyssey. I was about to say that.
Man,
Those are the cutest ones.
that
They
was-
that's a Civic with an ass on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's a thick, it's a
Oh, I
thick
used
Civic.
to have a Civic with an ass on it. Boy, oh boy. Took her everywhere.
We did. I love that
You
car.
got a hatch?
No, it was a minivan.
Oh,
it was an
yeah,
Odyssey.
the Odyssey.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
his
It was an
minivan,
actual Odyssey.
We drove across the country in that car. I
We
always
went on
remembered-
an Odyssey too.
Yeah, we did. We went on an Odyssey.
The Honda Odyssey.
I wish it
Dude,
would
those
have.
things are amazing.
I wish it would have
Yeah,
had
yeah.
a
Truck engine.
the Millennium Falcon feature where you go faster. You know, where you push it and you light speed. That'd been sick.
Yeah.
Is that just for the Odyssey or is that for every car?
Well, both. Actually, every car I wish had it. I wish I could time warp.
God,
somewhere.
if I could have a brand new Honda Odyssey, wouldn't that be nice?
I
Dude, a brand new
fantasize about that.
minivan?
I'm going to get one when I get money and I'm going to put rims on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I always wanted to put flames and rims on my
Yeah,
Odyssey.
I wanted a
people-
minivan after my car broke, but I didn't get
Some
that.
people strip those Odysseys down to like bare weight, and then they have like a V6 or a V8 in some of them, and you
Yeah,
can
they got a
just
V6 in them.
sleeper them.
I kind of did the opposite. I just put a bed in there and all kinds
Yep.
of shit.
Yeah.
I strapped it up more so.
He had the middle seat missing, and I always remember I'd sit in the back because his wife would be in the front seat, and I'd sit in the back, and then we'd be on like a 5-hour car ride, and I'd be yelling to him from the back seat so we could talk the whole ride.
You couldn't hear shit.
Yeah, because the speakers are all the way right in the back.
Yeah,
of
I
the
Oh, he
couldn't
didn't have
hear
a speaker.
fucking-
He had a Bluetooth speaker in there.
No, like the actual speakers are built into the van. Because I had one in college, and that was how I made all of my friends. I was Mr. Go to the because they charge per car for like
Oh, yeah.
parties. So we'd have like a $5 car, but have like 40 people in
Oh,
mine. Like
yeah, of
'cause
course.
we actually in our living room was the middle seats. Like we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
took that and put that in the living room. We didn't need it. We never needed it.
Never
dog.
needed it, dude.
Never needed it. Everybody just like laid out. Like
Yeah.
like if it was like a long drive back, because we were in like Savannah, Georgia, and sometimes like the parties would be like 20 minutes out. Like we'd get to like Waffle House, like near campus, and like the whole back seat is just sleep. Like like just 40 people piled on top of each other, cuddled up, like just sleep.
You know they're good cars because every Euro truck in Austin is like towed by a Honda Odyssey and has
Yeah.
all the stuff in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I see an Odyssey
the
now,
resale on them is nuts.
bro, it's always like a Hispanic lady with so many cleaning products in the back, or it's like an Arabic guy with 5 wives in the back or something like that. And every time I see it, I'm
You gotta
just
get 'em
like,
places.
I was the anomaly,
Gotta
man.
get them to work.
People probably saw me and were like, "What the fuck is that guy
You
doing
don't got
in an
no
Odyssey?"
kids.
Wasting an Odyssey.
It's just a guy in a
I
van?
never got pulled over. I never got pulled over in the Honda Odyssey. I never got pulled over. and as soon as I got like a Volkswagen, I had a Volkswagen Jetta. And when I got pulled over, when I say every day, I got pulled over every day. And I was like, I got to get rid of this car. I was like,
You
I
got
don't-
pulled
I don't
over in
wanna-
a van?
No.
That's how I know you don't be listening to me. See, I knew you didn't miss me. See, this is why I didn't want to come back when I visited Atlanta, because I knew you didn't miss me. You just sat there. There was nothing else going on besides me talking. That's
God,
crazy.
you're fucking
You didn't
ass.
hear me, my loud black ass?
I hear everything you say, except I was putting a Zen in. And
It's
I guess
crazy
I
because in
missed
my
the
phone
part.
it says best friend twin Justin, but I think I'll take out some of those adjectives.
Wow.
I think I'll take out some of those adjectives, boy.
I got pulled over one
the
time in
last
my
one.
Honda Odyssey. I'll be honest, and it was I was in Arizona. I was driving back from LA, driving through middle of Arizona, northern Arizona. I got pulled over by fucking Border Patrol. Just a Mexican lady working for Border Patrol.
Yeah, I'll pull you
In
over.
Pulls me
northern
over.
Arizona?
A woman?
A woman.
Pretty far from home.
That's what I said. I have
Yeah.
Michigan plates. She pulls me over. She said, "Oh, the plate doesn't match the description of the car." I'm like, "That's funny. Here's the title." Because I had the title because I was living in my car.
Yeah.
I got the title. I got my insurance. I got the registration. I got my license. I'm like,
Nah, you was gonna get pulled over.
she
If I-
takes it back and she goes, "Oh, I must have typed your license plate in wrong. I'll
Oh,
let
that's
you go."
fucking crazy.
And I looked at her and I was like, "Thank God, I have so much weed in the car."
Yeah.
Well, no, but the crazy thing, yeah, she
Absolutely.
did do the right move, but also for her to be like, because they do that, be like, oh, it's not registered because I typed it in wrong. So then who the fuck is this on? That's
once,
on you,
once
bitch.
they mess up like one part of it,
They
it's
can't. They
it's
can't.
gone.
They can't type it in wrong.
Yeah. If they get the color of car wrong, you can get a ticket dismissed.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
But there's a bunch of stuff you can get it dismissed. But I mean, you still gonna get pulled over.
I know, yeah, that's another reason I don't like to drive. Like in the Midwest, I always hated. I'd come home from a show, it'd be 3 a.m, but I'd doing a 2-hour drive on the highway. No one's on a Thursday driving. It's just me, and then of course you see lights ahead, and you're like, I know that's a cop.
Yeah.
And then eventually they're going slow as shit, and you're doing the speed limit. You get right next to them, and then whoop whoop.
After I got arrested, I now like sweat when a cop's behind me.
Yes, I sweat every time. My legs go numb.
Nah,
Yeah,
Especially I
that's
smoke a little
that's a
weed,
weird
dude.
thing,
I'll be
yeah.
driving, all of a sudden,
gospel music.
all of a sudden they be behind you. My legs
I
just
have
go
a
numb.
quick setting so that if I ever get pulled over, I used to carry a youth group T-shirt in my backseat
Yeah.
so I could throw it up on the dash and switch it over to 97.1
Yeah,
K.
put on gospel music, dude.
And be
You're
like-
not. They won't have you there long at all.
Good evening,
If you have
officer.
that
How are
and
you
a
doing
dip
in the day of our Lord?
I've never.
Every
had
time
any
a
of
cop pulled me over and I
Yeah.
had a dip in, I was listening to gospel.
That's a good
and
one,
I'm like, "How
too.
you doing, man?" And he's like,
You just-
and he's
You
like,
just
"Oh,
Uncle
man."
Ruckus it all
Yeah,
the way.
100%. What are you talking about?
Our
Good old
God
because
is
they
enough.
used to be like a stigma where it's like, which probably still is. It's just like, unless you like wrestled
get
or were in the
pulled over.
army, you did not. Black people don't dip. Like it was like or you're like a country boy, like you know what I'm saying. And it's just like
Yeah.
one of those, like so it's like
Yeah.
because especially like if you're shipped overseas, like cigarettes and stuff like that are hard to get because they don't sell Newports over there, and so like they would just like so if you're like going on like a 10-mile trek, you're not gonna be able to smoke cigarettes. They would all just put a lip in,
Yeah.
so all of them dip. So it's like I already knew that, and I dressed my car up real white too. I put like if you can't stand behind the troops, stand in front of them. Like, they were magnets. I would just fucking throw them shits on.
Also, dipping.
When they came around that car and they seen me, boy, country boy can survive.
Let me turn that soldier boy
Take
off.
the chain
real
off.
quick.
Always.
How you doing?
No, you keep the chain on. You just gotta have a cross on the end of it. That's what it is.
You have it on a
Yeah,
paper clip
I'm
ready
trying
go
to tell you,
on?
there have been 0 tickets written to Kirk Franklin. I've been 0 tickets. And I was driving around dirty, and this was like, your tag's back. Oh, I thought I put that thing in the mail. That's right on.
I was
That
hanging
is
the
so
trot
Where you
line.
from? Henry County, Georgia. They're just like, oh, you know what? Yeah. When I worked at a car wash, I used to wash all of like the surrounding cops' cars for free. So like they're in a vehicle. So like, oh man, to get out of free hop, if I still had my Honda CRV, like in the front console was like 20 cop cards that were just get out of jail free cards.
Nice, literally.
Yeah, I would just,
You just pick
anytime
one,
I
you
was
say-
like that, yes. Oh, dude,
You just
my-
say a name. Hey, I got Patrick.
no, I just hand them the card. As soon as I saw it was coming over, it's like, hey man, I'm so sorry. I know cheap deputy, deep. You know what I mean? Like it is, and they'd be like, oh
cheap
man, yeah.
deputy,
He's like,
deep.
oh, you work at the car wash, and I'm like, yeah, I work at the car wash. I was like, oh yeah, man, I've been hearing. You know, nobody down here does that for us, because the cops will talk, because they have to go on the news. They have to have all, because they get fined by the state for having like dirty cars and all the other
really?
stuff. So we would just, them things be beaming.
Well,
But then
shit,
my friends
Austin
would get
don't
mad,
do
being like, that's crazy. I got pulled over the other day by the shiniest cop car. I was like, did you tell him you should have told? I said, keep this watch me fast shirt in your car. You'll be fast.
Dude. The level of quickness in the code switch to Southern.
Oh, I
So
tried.
fucking
Well, we had to practice to not have it because people didn't like accents, or they like don't think you're dumb if you have a Southern accent.
We did something
Oh,
similar.
you had to
in
practice not having
Pizza
Southern.
Yeah,
Delivery.
you have to practice being like.
Oh, they're teaching you English.
So you have to. I'll give you a wedgie. give you a wedgie live on all 3 of these. You'll have 3 angles of a wedgie. So you can't.
It'd be worth the views.
It's
It'd be
okay
worth
to talk like this.
It is okay to talk like this, except no one understands what the hell you saying.
Yeah, they do. The people I want to talk to understand
It's
me.
like
If
he
you don't
understands
understand me,
you.
we wasn't talking to you. Why you think people speak Spanish when they know English?
I know that.
I know
Yeah,
why.
I always do that
I know
every
why.
time. Every time, dude. I knew my cooks. Every time I'd ask them for something, and they start talking shit to each other, and I go, I look at them, I go, I know you understand what the hell I'm saying because y'all just flip me off. So
So we used to do the same thing at pizza shops. We used to like half the people you see with the pizza topper on their car aren't delivering pizza. They're on their way home from a bar.
Yeah.
You just leave the topper on when you go.
They're not
'cause
pulling you over.
It's like a deterrent.
My brother has that lifting that still lights up that he puts on there.
My brother will
Yeah.
give me one occasionally because he's still working in
Yeah.
pizza. He'll just give me a topper, and I'll be like, I don't drink much anymore, but jeez.
If I do, I'm
Yeah.
driving.
Wow, you put a lip in. Can I ever tell you? You put a lip, or you go get a
lip in is
we
great.
because the cops told us that like onions throw off the breathalyzer. So we would always go get like a checker burger. I got rallies, but like a rally because you know them just loaded with onion. Just eat that motherfucker. I'll just eat the whole onion. Put a dip in. I'm not blowing anything. I'm blowing America. I'm blowing my freedom right there. I know all the tricks of the
Sir,
trade.
I'm sorry we pulled you over. This
It'd be
was
funny
a
if someone
mistake.
asked
He
you to do a
said, "Oh,
breathalyzer.
we got a call."
And you knock yourself out. like we're gonna need you to go do a breathalyzer. Just punch
No,
yourself out.
never blow. Never blow.
Yeah.
Never.
You can take blood from my
ever,
cold body.
Because it costs them more money to go get the
You know
blood.
what's
They just
crazy?
No, they'll just cancel your license for. They'll suspend your license.
You will get a
for 60 days.
refusal, but you have a better chance at litigating it if you don't blow.
You know
you
what
have a
my
better
lawyer-
chance at attorney saying he wasn't.
I mean,
know.
you can reject everything, but they'll still suspend
Yes.
your license for
The thing
for
that's
30
what's
days.
crazy.
Don't
I didn't
drive
know
90 days
that
or something like
because
that.
I always heard you're
Well,
supposed to
in
reject
Texas,
it.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's a right to refuse state.
I'm
So
not
if you
driving out here.
if you refuse in Texas, you get an interlock device in your car for like until your probation.
Well,
is up,
that's
whatever the
crazy
fuck it
because
is,
I
which is an
also-
additional $12,000 a year.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's fucked
I'm
up.
not driving to Texas. You got 3rd generation cops
Bro,
out here.
it is the
or
average.
4th, 7th. Like they're like
Yeah.
you see a picture of their grandfather and he was a sheriff, and then his dad was a sheriff, and then that
Not
was
to
it.
mention, it's one of
And
the
my
priciest
uncles-
states to get a Dewey in because your Dewey here costs you $15,000 the moment you get cuffed, and then it's another $15,000 to hire an attorney in Texas.
That's why you got to ride
So
a
you're,
horse.
You're a
Yeah.
college degree in debt the moment you get pulled
Jeez.
over.
When I was in Michigan,
Yeah,
they
you
had to
can get
pull
arrested
over.
for driving a horse drunk.
The lawyer
No, you
said,
can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you
You
cannot.
can get drunk in public.
You cannot. They won't give you drunk in public because you're still on a moving. You're still on a moving thing.
I'm pretty
because the
sure.
horse knows where it's going. I'm telling you. How you gonna tell me? I'm from Georgia.
I mean, maybe in Georgia,
They-
in
nah,
Texas,
it's-
I'm pretty sure.
if
you
they
can
doing
do
it
that.
if they do it in Georgia, they for sure started that law out here. You cannot. You can only get open container.
Yeah.
And that's only if you're riding it with it in your hand. But that's about it. You can get as drunk as you want to ride a horse as far as you want to. You can have a wagon.
In
You can have 2 horses in the
Mississippi,
front. You can have it, and they can just pull you.
In Mississippi, everyone can have an open container except for the driver, right?
Tennessee.
There's a couple
outside-
states
yeah,
in that area where
Tennessee
the,
is,
the
you have open
driver.
container as long as the driver blows underneath the 0.6 or something.
So you can have 2 beers, get in a car. Everyone else can continue to roadie it up.
Yeah.
And then you can get to where you're going. It's kind of I think that's a better law.
I think it should be like the
it's more
good old
realistic.
days
It's based more in
when
reality.
things just people didn't give a shit about people.
My mom said she voted against seatbelts back in the day.
Yeah.
She said it was an invasion of privacy.
100%.
Yeah.
And she's right. Some people need to go. Some people need to go through the windshield. Everybody don't need to be here.
Yeah.
That's why, do you remember when you were happy? Was it COVID? Yeah. It was because you didn't have to run into anybody you didn't like? You could just be
Yeah.
like, sorry, I'm distancing myself.
And if
like,
you
you
did,
had the
you
best
could,
time.
yeah,
Yeah, bro. Some people don't need to be on
It's
the
the
road.
nicest neighborhood Walmart ever was back home was being like, oh, look, there's that person from middle school I don't
People
want to
drive
talk
a
to.
lot safer when they're not in a seatbelt.
Yeah.
My uncle got saved
Absolutely.
in a car accident from not wearing his seatbelt. And so he never wears his seatbelt anymore
Yeah,
because
that's
if
what
he
they
would have
told my
worn it, he
cousin,
would have
too.
died.
My cousin
And then-
rolled his car 3 times. They said if you were wearing a seatbelt, it would snapped your neck if you
Yeah.
rolled your car like that.
So my uncle never, and he's been pulled over for it. And he goes, write me a ticket. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they
And I'm
number
like, my uncle's such a
$35.
bad.
I was saved by my seatbelt though in my bad accident. I would have flown through my windshield.
Some of the times, I mean, yeah, it's good, and then sometimes it's not. I don't know.
My
It's
seatbelt, really the airbag saved my ass, but the seatbelt, I didn't think originally it caught me. 'Cause I didn't have any bruising, but after 3 days, I had the full line across. But then when I finally got seen by someone, they were like, "That should be way worse. Your airbag did a lot of work, a lot of
Yeah.
it." So
that airbag just.
knocks you out. I got knocked out. Came
Yeah.
to, smoke everywhere. You're just like, what the hell?
Does it burn? The little I used to hear they used to have that shit in there to kind of like burn a little
The
bit.
dust on it.
Yeah, the dust on it.
Well, also the material of the seat, the airbag is kind of coarse, and when it rubs, you can have like burns on your tip of your nose. What they told me is pretty normal because when it inflates, it can drag up. But I was, in all things considered, pretty good condition after a front end collision like that. But then I would say that your adrenaline kicks in so much because I also had a little bag of weed in the car. I remember telling the cops, I was like, "Can I go get my golf bag real quick?" And they were like, "Oh, he's focused on golf. He'll be fine." I was like, "Yeah, I just want to stick this bag of weed in my golf bag."
I know they're gonna take it because it's got to get towed.
And then the state trooper goes, "What's your handicap?" And I was like, "I don't know, man, like 22." He goes, "That's not too bad." I go, "That's fine. Am I going to be able to get insurance information?" He goes, "Oh yeah, they don't have any insurance. You're fucked." I was like, "Okay, cool."
Oh my. That's
They
my favorite joke.
They don't
That's my favorite joke.
Munfords? Yeah. I mean, we're not going to ruin it.
We both got
Yeah.
into an accident around the same time, and we had a very similar premise for a long time. And what's crazy is I know 3 other comedians who have had the exact same situation happen to them since then, and it's so like I get a call because they know I went through it because I made such a public stink about it. I have to tell them, I'm like, "Dude, you're fucked. You can call the people you own your car through and see if they have like third-party insurance." I learned a lot from that
Is
accident.
Bumper from Texas?
He's from Virginia.
That's what, I don't think y'all
So
know how
he
to
was
drive
pissed
like
because
that.
in
that's,
Virginia-
I drive defensively first.
Yeah.
And I only go offensive if I need to change a lane. That's legitimately. I am looking at everybody and everything, mostly because
In
I
Georgia, do
started
you have
driving out
liability, though? In Georgia, do you have liability though? Like in Virginia, you pay for your own insurance, and your own insurance makes you whole.
I'm gonna tell you this. They have laws. I didn't have insurance.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You didn't have to bring that shit up. That's why my license suspended, dumbass. You look crazy as shit right now.
Yeah.
And it wasn't from no accident. That he caught me. There's just sometimes God, like I felt it. Like when I was like leaving my friend's house, I was like, I'm gonna get pulled over. And I had been 7 years without getting like pulled over. I knew I was getting pulled over, and we were coming up. It's a street, Ponce de Leon in Atlanta, and you're coming up Moreland Avenue, and there's a turn lane to get on Ponce, and then my apartment is like a half a mile up, like going straight, and this cop car pulls next to me, and I got like. My windshield's cracked as hell. Like, you know what I mean? But they don't really care in Atlanta a lot. Like, APD don't give, like, if it's GSP, I'm dead. I've gotten away in a 2001 Honda CRV from GSP because I don't play with no cops with the Mortal Kombat hat on. All right? I'm just not doing it. I don't play with State Patrol. I'm gone. And so the AVD pulled up, and I was like, as long as I keep looking forward, I should be fine.
Oh, I hate
but
that.
I couldn't find my Kirk Franklin CD. You know what I mean? Like, because you can't get on your phone. So and I could feel him staring at me.
Yes.
I could feel him looking at me, and so the light goes green, and his arrow comes up, and he don't move, and I don't.
No,
and his
you go.
car's behind him.
Come on, you go.
And so I'm like.
It's like Curb Your
Most
Enthusiasm.
relatable
so
thing.
Bro,
ever.
as soon as I pulled up, he got behind me. I just pulled over, and then he walked to the car. He was like, "Why'd you just go ahead and pull over?" I said, "I was waiting on you." I just took the keys out and I just tossed it to him. I said, "You gonna tow this, right?" I just don't want to go to jail. He said, "Sir, your sticker say 2015. This was 2022 when I got pulled over."
This car's been off the grid, dude.
And then he was like, but we have to tow. I said, I know, I told you have to tow. I know the rules. I said, just take my car to jail. I just don't want to go to jail. And then he's like, all right, but we have to wait for the tow truck to get here. He said, where are you going? I said, my apartment's like right up the street. I said, I'm just gonna walk it. I appreciate you. And he's like, are you drunk? And I said, no, I'm just stupid. I said, this is not. I'm not being honest because I'm drunk. I'm being honest because I don't want to go to jail. I do not want to go back
You're
to
just
Rice
the
Street.
most compliant guy ever.
They call it the Thunderdome for a reason. I don't care how tough you think you are. You go in there and that is not. You got buff crackheads and they can't. Like it's insane. I did not want to go there. I did not want to go to Rice Street. I did not want to have to make that phone call to my sister. So I was like, he's like, well, I'll drop you off. And I said,
No way.
I said, is your body cam on? And he said, yes. I said, Pinky promised me on a body cam that you gonna drop me off at. He said, "What?" I said, "Do it on camera because I know if we go to court, the jury gonna be like, this nigga Pinky swore you broke a Pinky promise. That's legal binding.
I think honestly,
I don't even have to ask a lawyer. If my lawyer loses that, I was supposed to go to jail.
I think if it did go to court, I think the jury would be like, no, there's something about a pinky promise where
Yeah,
it's like
on body cam.
your little finger, my little finger,
Yeah,
awkwardly
we locked.
holding.
We
That
locked.
means something.
Yeah.
Through a judicial camera.
Yeah.
Do a judicial
If
camera.
I was on the jury and I saw a pinky promise, I'd be like, yeah, that's on the.
Dude,
that's
I
a-
hate
that's
leaving
on the gun.
here
That's
and go
bonding.
into Sunset because it's east side and there's like a precinct over here and the other precinct is right there by Sunset. So every time I leave here and go to Sunset, I'm always it feels like I'm being trailed by cops. But the truth is
Yeah.
they're just pulling back into the
Yeah,
station.
every time I
Yeah,
drive,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Every time I get on 8th Street, I turn right on 8th. There's cops just driving, and I go, "What the fuck?" And I
Yeah,
get
but these
scared.
aren't real cops though.
Yeah, and their cars are dirty.
I don't think
we need
they,
some.
they
we need
half
some.
and half too. They got like the front white and the back black, and so I can't really like respect that.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to do with the state troopers in Texas is I ask them if they're not wearing their cowboy hat. I like to ask them, I say, hey, don't all of y'all get like the cowboy hat issued to you?
Yeah,
And they're like, yeah. And I go, interesting.
just say you work at Mothership, you'll be fine.
I want them to wear the hat though. It's like our tax dollars paid for the cowboy
Our
hat.
tax
Wear
dollars
the
pay
cowboy
for their
hat.
hats.
Yeah, they get nice
Our
felt
tax
hats.
dollars
They
pay
get
for all.
extensions on our tax.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm getting so irritated hearing about tax dollars in the government every fucking day. And then we pay for the hats
the
now.
duo bomber. One day you're gonna get a box sent from Pflugerville.
It's not
Justin's
Pflugerville.
so dumb, he'll put his whole name on it.
Justin Essenmacher.
Yeah, he got one off.
But they won't find you because your
It's
last
just
name
'cause
is
the Honda
bullshit.
Odyssey thing?
Your last name is
Is it?
straight up bullshit, dude.
It is.
It's so many consonants
we're
to not
looking-
say anything. You don't even mean anything.
You know what it
They
means?
pull every Justin in town before.
Yeah.
You know what his last name actually means?
What's it mean?
Food maker.
Yeah.
He was born to serve.
What's Flynn mean?
Why did
What's Flynn stand
This
for?
is like God or something like that in
wanna look it up
Irish.
for you?
Yeah,
Is
look
it?
up. It's something good. I know it's better than food maker. You ain't even, so you can't even be like, "What's up, King?" Because you know where you came from.
yeah.
Yeah,
I make the king bread and shit.
King bread.
yeah, that's why he mad. That's why he shut down Red Lobster because you couldn't get the cheddar biscuits out.
Your last name means descendant of Flann or Ruddy, which means red-haired. It comes from the Gaelic surname O'Flynn.
What was it?
Yeah.
The Gaelic?
Damn.
Take
I didn't know
lick
you were
off
Irish.
that. You're gay and you lick. And you're
You tried it.
That's
You
not
tried
what
it.
Gaelic
Yeah,
means.
yeah.
yeah,
Too,
gay.
too bad your last name doesn't mean joke maker.
That would be funny. Witzmacher. That would be great, dude.
Vitality and distinctiveness.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Oh, I thought we
probably
just did a story about the getting pulled over by. Yeah.
When I was in high school, my first car had it was like my dad bought me like a beater, so I learned to fix everything on it. And I'd know moving forward. And it was a 94 Mazda Navajo. But at the time, every single Mazda was made by Ford. That's
That's a real
they
car?
owned it.
The
Yeah.
Navajo?
Navajo. And basically, it was a Ford Explorer with Mazda plates on it, right? And then, but the shit would break down left and right. The back hatch, doors, blinkers, headlights, you name it. So by the time I had it for a year, half the stuff on it was from a Ford Explorer from the chop shop.
Yeah.
I kept getting pulled over. And they'd be like, hey, we're running your license plate. It says Mazda, but everything you have here is Ford.
Who gives a shit?
Right. Well,
the
they
car's
said-
running.
They're like, it's illegal. They told me, they're like, well, you might need to go get registered. If you put another Ford part on this, it might have to be registered as a Ford.
You're gonna have to put it. If you have a 4-part, you're gonna have to put another one on.
Yeah.
Because that one's gonna go bad.
They
Like
said it could be
there's-
a salvage title if I put any more pieces on it, though.
My grandpa used to say, he said, you buy a Ford if you want to cuss a lot.
Yeah.
That's why it's
my
found on
whole
the road
family.
dead.
Yep.
Hey, my whole family is Ford, so
Yeah.
no
And they
wonder why
cuss
we
a
so
lot.
angry. Yeah, we
Yeah.
cuss a lot. We have a short temper.
That's fucking.
Yeah, that's
You
exactly
always
what
meet
so-
the nicest person in a Honda. That's what they say about Hondas.
Yeah, and then I got
You know,
a Kia,
I
and then I
got
made-
this car and I just drive it every day. I turn it
He
on
does.
and I drive it.
You had a Honda, and you swore by the Hondas.
I have another
They
It's a
one.
good
still
car.
do.
You know-
Honda swears by Honda. It's not even like they'll.
Ford swears by. I think every
No.
company, car
No, they don't.
company
They say
swears.
Ford tough, which means it's gonna be tough on you.
Yeah.
It does.
Tough
it was,
on your pockets.
because what happened was my transmission did blow, and it just happened out of nowhere. 100,000 miles, my car just shit out.
Have you ever brought your car to somewhere and they said it wasn't supposed to do that? No. That
No.
means you were driving a Ford.
No one ever-
I'm telling you, if you have a Honda and you're like, dude, my timing belt just busted for no reason. It was like, how many miles? 88? That's not supposed to happen. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Anything you have wrong with a Ford, people just go, yeah, we get this in all the time.
So my Ford Windstar with no heat and no power steering and a back window missing, right, that I drove in high school.
Yeah.
I took it to my mechanic before my senior year to try to get a tune-up.
To get a tune-up.
Yeah.
And make it run like a
Why
Rari.
don't you get? Why don't you get? He's like, why don't you get a back windshield first, and then we'll talk.
I was like, because I just need to get to school. I don't need to.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care if birds get in there. That's not
Yeah,
the
high
problem.
school is nobody cares.
that is true. I just wanted to get to high school. My first car too. My first car was a 1990 Dodge Spirit.
Yeah.
And it was passed down from 5 cousins before me. And there was holes in the wheel wells. And we lived on a dirt road. So if you drove and it was muddy, your pants were getting mud on them.
Yeah.
Like the wheel, you could see the road from inside the car.
Oh, that's great.
It was great. When
Hey.
we filled it up with some spray foam. It was great in plastic bags. Me and my dad did that. Another thing, we took we grew up on a well. So a well, you have to put salt in your water tank, right? So, and those come in big plastic bags. So my dad took a razor and cut all those. We took the bags, put it in the wheel well, and spray foamed it, and that's how I didn't get mud on.
But you
my
know the nice thing
leg.
with that car? You could see the road.
Yeah.
My car in the winter with a sheet of ice that you could not defrost, I could not see the
I did
road.
have heat in that car.
You
though.
had heat. Pretty nice.
I also
right?
had subwoofers and an afterstock
You
radio.
Subwoofers.
you don't. Yeah. Let me tell you something, brother.
rubbing
And
it
if you
in.
think I'm lying, I'll tag the person as it was one of my best friends, my older brother, Austin Vacular. He lived in one of the best trailer parks you can live in Harry County.
Hell yeah.
And the front of his car was a white 1992 Honda Civic, and the back was a 1994 black hatchback, and he had it where it was welded in the middle.
The nicest trailer park.
It was. You can look up and see the welds coming down.
It's one speed bump
And
away from leaving half the
Oh
car.
man, dude, this is the first time I smoked weed, and we went to go see. We were supposed to go see Norbit.
Great movie.
We were supposed to go see Norbit, but Norbit was sold out. So we were hotboxing in this Honda,
Norbit was
two cars.
sold out, dude.
And so Norbit was sold out, and so we ended up just going to go see. Oh God, was it what's
Flubber?
That,
Was that the same time?
that Hannibal movie, that Hannibal Rising that came out. So we had went, but my homeboy Tobias was so high, he didn't realize that we bought tickets to another movie. So halfway through halfway through the movie, he just stands there, he's like, nigga, this ain't Norbit.
It took him half the movie.
So we got kicked out of the AMC 24.
He was thinking it was
He
going to be
was
like the
pissed off.
second half of the movie
He
was
thought it was
Norbit.
like a small. He said, I thought it was like Pixar where they
They
throw the
didn't-
movie in the front.
They ain't even deep fried a human in this.
And
They
then
don't
it
deep
wasn't even
fry-
nobody black in there. It wasn't even Eddie Murphy once. You know what I mean? He got to be he's like Eddie Murphy got a show. Maybe he wanted. Maybe he's one of
you
these
know
white
what?
guys.
Maybe this is a thing for the white people. They put a whole bunch of white people in it.
He's like, hey, if my car is two things together, why can't this movie be two movies
things
together?
together. Yeah.
You know, I was talking about this the other day. I felt so stupid. The Spider-Man 3 when Tobey Maguire Thread when it was Tobey Maguire and the dude from the
Dan
70s
Franco?
show.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
fucking
The white
Topher.
guy. Yeah, Topher. They're both in the movie, right?
Yeah.
It took me 3/4 of the movie to figure out that these two guys are not the same fucking actor. I thought it was him playing. I thought Tobey Maguire was playing himself twice
And
because he
Venom.
became Venom.
Yeah.
And then it took me. I'm like, they look so similar.
They do look similar.
I was so stupid.
I
Peach or
don't
Black
agree
Cherry.
with you in that, and I normally can't tell white people apart, but I can tell you, I knew that person wasn't Spider-Man the whole time, mostly because like other characters called their character by their name to make sure that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, somebody would know who that was.
Now, hold
Well,
on
have
a
you ever
second.
seen The Parent Trap with
Most Lindsay Lohan's English Lindsay Lohan. is-
exactly? Yeah, I just watched that too.
Yeah,
So
the first one of them has their ears pierced, and the other one doesn't. The other one has a
still the
butler
same
that
actor
you
though.
like-
So that's what I was
no,
thinking.
there was two separate Lindsay Lohans.
Was it?
Yeah,
My bad.
that's why when Lindsay Lohan messed up in America, where did she move?
My bad. She moved to England.
Exactly.
Did.
Yeah, and that is a
She went to go
different-
see her twin sister to kill her sister so she can get her career back.
Holy cow.
See, this is what. See,
Now that's a Freaky Friday.
It's a Freaky Friday.
Dedrick, what were you saying the other day about raccoons? It's been racking my mind recently. You had this theory
Raccoons are not from this world. They're some of the first aliens. Raccoons and octopus. Mostly one is raccoons are all over America, right? Where do they come from?
Mexico.
There's no Latin. There's no cave drawings of any raccoons in anything.
right.
They have drawings of dragons across the entire world, and people say dragons aren't real, but there's not a Latin name for raccoon. There's not like another name. Like they just showed up.
It's because they're sneaky. They got the mask on.
No, they came here and they were like, we could just. They got food everywhere.
Yeah.
They don't need to take us over until we run out of trash.
So they flew like a. Oh, so they
Until if we run out of food to throw away, like if we just went to a system where there's like no trash anywhere, the raccoons would come up in their ships like Area 50. Because where's Area 51?
Right. You were saying you've seen pictures of dragons from every culture in the world.
yeah.
Have you ever seen a picture
show
of a
me
raccoon?
a drawing of a raccoon
From China?
Show me a story where there's just like the raccoon and the squirrel. There's none.
Whoa.
There's none. They just showed up one day.
They got hands, bro.
They do
They
have
have
hands.
hands.
So they built. You're saying they built like spaceships and came here?
Yeah,
Raccoons?
yeah. They
It's
have
like
hands.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Where did that come from?
The Galaxy.
Stan Lee based everything else on the truth, right? X-Men is Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, like everything else.
Is it?
Where did this raccoon come from space?
Space.
Name another raccoon that's not from space.
I'm not arguing with you.
Even the other
I'm trying
raccoons
to
were like
understand.
they're either secret agents.
Fuck.
What?
The government is telling you that raccoons were not supposed to be. They just showed up. Them and octopus.
What do
but
we
octopus
do?
couldn't. They have to be in the water.
Should we be shooting them?
Dedrick said they're just like us.
I wouldn't start any shit with these raccoons. I wouldn't. You never been held up by gunpoint by a raccoon?
Can you imagine that? A raccoon just like, hey,
Now that you
give
mention
me your
it.
give me your trash.
It doesn't take any time for you to imagine it. It takes zero time for you to imagine a raccoon with a gun. I guarantee.
It did.
I guarantee. If they instead of making Planet of the Apes, they just had Planet of the Raccoons where they're just enslaving like people. They wouldn't make that movie. They were like, this can't sell because this can actually happen.
Right.
You want to hear something crazy?
If you get enslaved by a raccoon, yeah. Go on.
Literally, the week my family moved to America, my dad put a trap out in our backyard in Michigan, and we caught a raccoon. I'd never seen a raccoon before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They're
You didn't hear stories about it. They just be there.
It's because Eisenhower made a deal with the aliens to let raccoons be
Because what you
here.
gonna say? There wasn't food back then. Then what is?
We've always had
raccoons like? What do
trash.
they naturally eat?
Trash.
And they eat anything. They're like a human. Oh.
The longer you spend thinking about it, the more I'm right.
That's what I don't like about this.
And then how
we don't
and
see
then
them much
octopus-
because their daytime is nighttime.
and I never
Yeah.
see
Nighttime is
and I
daytime.
never
but-
see octopuses.
We're out at nighttime.
Well, so what are how are octopuses?
They landed in the ocean because they obviously need salt water, so they came from a water-based planet. Because I think they came here with the dragons that are originally here.
Yeah.
Right? Because like that's why you can't go to Antarctica. Like you cannot go to Antarctica.
can't.
You cannot go, right? And then there's like you can't fly over it, you can't do anything. It's more protected than Area 51. Like
Yeah.
you cannot go to, you can only go on the outskirts of Antarctica. There's a whole fucking continent.
Wait, really?
Yes, you can't even fly over it
Even
because that's where
scientists?
they're holding the dragons.
Scientists can, but they can't.
You're telling me the dragons are in Antarctica?
Yes.
Right now.
There's one last dragon.
One?
Why- all right, let me say like if there's Godzilla, right?
Yeah.
Every single
Watched it
monster,
last
they're just
night.
like, he's just already here,
Yeah.
or this is from science. There is one, Ghidorah, is from space. He's an alien that came down here to fight, and then he got frozen, and they're saying it's because of the Ice Age. And so that's why they're like, they're so upset about global warming, because they know if that dragon thaws out, because what happens in the Bible? A dragon thaws out, and he takes over the fucking world. What happens in every single culture? There's dragons on every single civilization on this planet has a picture of a dragon.
So you're saying Republicans want to melt the ice to release the dragon?
Yes, because they're lizards.
Oh. Any drink.
You ever seen Rain of Fire?
Oh boy, have I?
True story.
Yes.
I kind of want to release the dragon.
You think that, but you don't want that because
don't want-
what happened was because back in the day, the dinosaurs got with us. That's why they don't want us remaking dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's why they keep trying to put out this propaganda about Jurassic Park. They're all going to eat us, but no, they helped us fight them, the Bigfoots, the Yetis. Like we all got together. We all spoke one language.
Yes, sir.
And that's why. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm lying?
No, I-
there are
100%,
pyramids.
I agree with you.
There are pyramids that go directly in Egypt that line up with Orion's belt, right?
Yes.
Orion's belt. They line up Orion's belt, which is a white dwarf, which is made out of diamonds. And you need diamond and gold to travel in space, right? So interdimensional travel, they will put a diamond in there to go up there. So I think the fight happened where they broke the trans. Because if you think about Orion's belt, who is Orion the hunter? Who's Orion Hunter fight? The bull. But if you really take a good drawing of the bull that has a red eye, it looks like a dragon. Instead, they just drew it like a Taurus to say like, oh, this is Taurus, but it's a dragon. Orion was fighting the dragon with his 2 dogs, but I think there were actually dinosaurs that beat the dragon, and that's why they don't have interdimensional travel. But if you think, even if you line up when the Anunnaki were supposed to be on this planet,
Yeah.
if you line up when the Anunnaki supposed to be on the planet, and you Google the distance it takes to get light years away,
Yeah.
it's the exact same time.
But are you
it-
avoiding tolls?
There's no tolls.
Oh.
They only
there's no tolls.
they only came here. They only came here for gold because gold is the only metal that does not like do like.
Yeah,
it
but
can
what do
go
they
in
need the
space.
gold for? To pay the tolls in space?
No, to build the stuff, like to build the satellite. That's why we use gold for everything. That's why gold will never have a standard. That's why there's no more gold that can ever be made. They go to planets and they try to have this dimensional travel, but then the dragon came over from the red giant, Canis Major, flew over to there, came down to America with these octopus and raccoons and a dragon, and they tried to take us over, but with the dinosaurs' help,
You're saying we need the dinosaurs.
We need them.
So we need Jurassic
That's what
Park.
I'm saying. We need Jurassic Park in order to, if we thought the dragon, we're going to have to make. Why do you think they're trying to clone every animal?
So that
Because
everyone,
the Democrats know.
the Democrats know.
The Democrats know.
That's what I'm saying.
You
They
know what I mean? But they
and then
try to
everyone
keep
calls
us
me
dumb.
autistic for liking dinosaurs.
Exactly.
Even though they're our best friends.
Yes. Why do autistic kids automatically know to love dinosaurs? Why does every kid know to automatically love dinosaurs? People have to tell you not to like dinosaurs. They have to make a horror movie out of it.
Tell me every day, and you know what I say? Fuck you.
Yeah, show me a horror movie with a dragon in it.
I can't think of one.
You know what? And then I can't wait for Marcus to have just like a pack of Triceratops raptors that he's
Goddamn
just
right,
controlling.
dude.
Triceratops and raptors, because the Triceratops raptor is not a dinosaur.
It's a new kind.
You look like an idiot right
Yeah,
now.
you look like an
dumb
idiot.
as hell right now.
I'm riding the Triceratops. I got a gang of raptors,
Yeah.
right? We're fighting a dragon.
Yeah, I'm riding a Stegosaurus.
I literally was about to say Dedrick's on a Stegosaurus.
Yeah, that's what I said, because our brains are linked, because
And you know where
dinosaurs
these
try to
guys
talk to
are?
us. Yes.
They're fucking dead because they don't believe.
Yes.
They're dead.
I'm
You're
on
dead.
it, Doc.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Me and Dedrick.
Why am I dead?
What do we use dinosaurs for right now? Gasoline.
That's true.
Whoa.
Why are we in war in the Middle East?
Because of gasoline,
Gasoline.
oil.
Because they know if we dig up the remains and we find out what happens. That's why you can't go to the pyramids, because they don't want. They know how to decipher the hieroglyphics. They don't want to tell us that it's all about this dragon.
So you guys are trying to say right now that we could be living in a way crazier, cooler world, but we're living with just our phones in our hands.
Well, they had to, because the war is what broke apart the continents instead of it being Pangea. We were all unified. So that if you give us separate languages, if you make us all look different and like push that narrative that the lizard people are trying to push,
Exactly.
that's why when you turn on Vox, they're just like, no, we got to divide everybody. Because if we all came together and we was like, hey, you got dragons, we got dragons. There's a dragon, and why don't we go see about why we can't go to Antarctica? But they keep us arguing about all this bullshit. We will never get to the dragon. Meanwhile, they're trying to heat up the planet, burning the fossil fuels, which are dinosaurs, to heat up the planet.
To let the dragon go. Wow.
So the dragon can rule us because they're the lizard
So
people
then-
and they
but-
worship the dragon.
Right.
yeah, and then the lizard people worship the dragon.
Yeah.
And the dragon does whatever they want, and then so the servants, they'll be the servants, and
They
they
just wanna
won't get
drink
hurt.
dragon
They
fruit
won't
and
get
dragon
hurt.
They won't
get
We
hurt.
have to become
They're just
servants
gonna
unless.
peel off. They're gonna peel off that.
That's why we
bullshit
need.
skin.
So we need you guys riding on dinosaurs. That's what you're saying.
That's what I mean. That's basically what I've been always. That's why you can't get a DUI on a horse, because they know you can't get a DUI on a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I would
That's
love
a
to ride a dinosaur
DUI.
home.
Double DUI.
Double D.
Officer, I mean, this dinosaur's not drunk. I don't know what you're mad at
Interview the
me.
dinosaur who can talk.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
dinosaurs can talk?
See, you think it's all?
That means something.
You ain't never heard of?
I heard what that meant. I can understand that. You're saying
Why can I do that? Why can I do that? And I can say, why can I do that?
Why can I do this?
Why can I do that if it's not supposed to be there?
that's true.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Man.
My whole life changed today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
I'm glad I came on this religious podcast.
Our God is
a
an awesome
dinosaur.
God.
He reigns.
Our God's a dinosaur.
Our God's a dinosaur, dude.
Our God is T-Rex. Yeah.
That's why if you don't move, he can't see you. You got to be like, God, hi,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, that's true.
I love you.
That's faith.
Oh my gosh.
That's fake?
That's faith.
You don't.
Oh, good. Good call.
Yeah, dude. So that's why God is not white or black. God is a dinosaur.
Yeah, he's green.
Yeah.
They've been saying the wrong color
Might
the whole
be
time.
feathered.
He's feathered.
He's
Could
definitely feathered. Dinosaurs definitely feathered.
Some of them.
I think they also try to draw the dinosaurs because it's like if you take like animal remains, if you just looked at the bones and you're like, hey, draw what they're supposed to look like, that's basically what they tried to do. Like I'm saying, they're trying to wash out. I think dinosaurs look even insaner than what they were trying to make it seem.
Yeah.
I think they looked even insaner because even if you look at like hippo bones, you could never draw that.
Yeah, that's
you could
true.
never think it would look like that. So it's just like they're
big
trying to
fat
like
ass.
dilute the information.
Yeah.
But what we do know and we all agree on is what a dragon looks like.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Why? Yeah, why do we all think a dragon looks that way? And
Bro.
Think or no?
I watched Godzilla King of Monsters last night.
Good movie.
Great movie. I was kind of in and out of it. Point is, Godzilla. hey, why is it Godzilla, by the
Yeah.
way, too? And why
Talk
is
to me.
he,
Talk
why
to me
does
nice.
he
Talk
look
to me nice.
more like a goddamn dinosaur?
Yeah.
Than and then what is he fighting? A three-headed dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's his move? Atomic breath. What is atomic splitting an atom? Who also learned how to split atoms?
Adam
Dinosaur.
from Adam and Eve. He split that
No,
bitch.
it's a split in the divide. That broke us off from God.
The
Was the
bitch.
fruit of the tree of knowledge that he got distracted by what? A snake. A snake
snake.
that eventually turns into what? A dragon in the New Testament.
Yes.
In Revelations. Please talk to me how I don't know. Y'all be thinking I'm just stupid, but I'm also smart stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were stupid.
Yeah, you say that now because we're on a podcast, but you turn these mics
I've
off.
never thought you were stupid.
yeah, I never thought that ever.
Yeah, look at you. You taking all this in. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I thought you were stupid.
You don't
but now I
understand.
Yeah,
know
100%.
you're a
Justin
genius.
is a dry
100%.
sponge when it comes to shit like this. You
Yeah.
just ruined him.
Yeah, good.
Now I'm a
he's
wet
so
sponge.
Good. Because if he started crying, I'd know he was a lizard and we have to take him out right now.
Yeah, with
No,
the
dude.
eyes blinking.
No, dude, I'll
sideways
tell you
and
this,
shit.
guys. I'll tell you this. I've always been looking for the truth, and I think I found it today.
He might
Yeah.
be a lizard. Look at him.
Fuck you. A
Nah.
lizard? If I'm a lizard, you're a hippo.
If he's a lizard, he'd be way more
Wow,
successful.
you're being real mean right now.
That's funny though.
Did-
Too.
I didn't know what else to say.
Also, to call somebody a hippo like one of the most dangerous creatures of all time is
Yeah.
not like scary.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like it's not like an
Okay, well,
insult.
if I'm a lizard, then I could be up in the tree and you'll never get me. hippo.
Specifically a chameleon.
Yeah.
Since I'm getting it.
Yeah,
You're a
I'll-
chameleon.
yeah,
Is it the
I-
eyes?
Yeah.
You're a hippo. You're a chameleon, dude.
He's looking at both of us right now. He's not even trying.
Yeah, sizing us up at the same time.
Yeah, dude. And
You're a
that's why.
lizard.
And that's why the left side of me is white and the right side of me is black.
What?
Chameleon.
You tried.
That made sense. You guys
That
said
if
It
you
made
watch,
sense.
but also if you watch Monsters Inc.,
if you watch Monsters Inc.,
who's the villain in Randall and what is Randall?
a
lizard.
lizard.
Dude, it's all been there the whole fucking time.
And what do they do interdimensional travel to go fuel. Y'all don't want to get into this.
I
We'll
do.
be here all day.
I do.
We'll be
Come
here
on.
all day. Y'all.
Come on, now,
Do a
tell-
follow-up
I get deep,
episode.
man. I get deep, man.
We're
Y'all
gonna
don't.
do a
I
follow-up.
be seeing shit that I'm supposed to see.
How does Bohemian Grove fit into all this?
I don't know what that means, but I know Bohemian Rhapsody. And
It's just a
If you did-
masterclass
if
in
you
yes
did-
anding.
yeah.
I don't know about that, but I do know about something
Why
that
you
has
trying
the
to
same
change
word
up?
in
Because
it.
it's getting it's touching his soul.
he's a
It's
hippo.
It's turning his. Oh,
He's with the raccoons,
damn,
man.
dude. You with
I
the
always knew you
raccoons.
weren't to be trusted.
Yeah, you
might
from Austin.
be-
I don't even think y'all real white people.
From
Yeah.
Fort Worth. I'm part raccoon.
Oh, you from Fort Worth? No, you good. If you grow up close to black people, then you fine. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like if the noise of like that's what I'm saying, every Karen is like, it's too loud in this bar with a band.
Yeah.
It's because their lizard brain can't fucking
loud
take
in
it.
this
Yeah,
bar
that's
with
it.
a
Any- everybody who sucks, I'm telling you, are lizards.
They're lizards.
Oh my god.
And what do you do to biz off? Like same thing. If you start making a bunch of noise around, like it'll start like freaking out.
Really?
It's just they have
true.
the same reaction.
That is so
Why are they
true.
always cold?
You're always cold.
Oh my god.
But he don't sunbathe though. I can tell from his
Insider, dude. He's trying to infiltrate right now.
Ooh,
Dude.
That's why you work at Sunset. Because if it was called Sunrise, you'd be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you trying to look like a lizard? You didn't have to do all that.
You don't have to do anything.
You can
to
just
look
like.
like a lizard.
now
You
you
look,
just
you look less like a lizard now.
You
Yeah.
look like a lizard trying to poop.
you look like a Randy.
Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky. damn
Rango.
sure.
Well, he's Randy. I'm Ricky.
Ricky
If I had
Randy.
a mullet right now, I'd be Ricky for sure.
100%.
If I had a,
Who has a better mullet? You or him?
does he have a mullet?
I don't have a
Mullet mustache, go.
I do.
You definitely have a better mustache, but his hair got more bounce.
Damn.
His hair does have bounce.
You gotta use that Tresemme, the white container. The conditioner.
The Tresemme?
Yeah, you get that
Tresemme is
Tresemme.
bad.
Says who? Lizards.
Damn. Bad for your lizard skin.
Bad for reptilians.
Because black people been looking good on Tresemme for thousands and thousands.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't say
But since the pyramids. Why do you think Cleopatra was so
I
fine?
played.
Tresemme.
Tresemme.
They had Tresemme back then?
They did.
They didn't call it that.
Why? That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep thinking, who built those pyramids?
Tresemme.
Yes.
Oh my God, now I get it. So Tresemme.
They built my shampoo.
They built my shampoo.
Big shampoo money.
Big shampoo is taking over everything.
I didn't think they were a power good.
That's why
It
I
was
want to
just
take
a
over not
shampoo
just your
factory.
head, but also your shoulders.
Damn. Not me, dude. I use off-brand.
Always.
I knew that.
They got all the chemicals in that motherfucker.
Yeah, give me 'em.
If you look at like a Dollar Tree Head and Shoulders, it's got everything you need in that.
Dude, there's nothing better. You ever go to like the shampoo soap aisle at a dollar store and you're like, what are these brands?
Yeah.
They make this still?
Off-brand Head and Shoulders will take care of ringworm
Well-
if you put it on.
It will.
It will kill anything.
Well, the thing is, it's the same companies. They just because they're not allowed to have monopolies. They just have like the sub brands.
Yeah,
and people
yeah.
for some reason
all
think that
Johnson
it's
& Johnson,
sub-brand.
yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, you like I remember one of my homies was like, hey man, you driving a Honda Odyssey. I'm over here with an Acura. And I was like, nigga, that's the same thing.
Yeah, but people who drive
Like,
Acuras
it's-
are pieces of shit.
Lizards.
Yes.
Yeah.
People who drive
Unless
Hondas.
they race in an Acura. If you race in an Acura, if you got like an Acura Integ, and then you're throwing like a K20 engine in there and you're flying, then I
That's
know you're
cool.
like a person. But if
Well,
you're
you threw a K20, that's a Honda engine, right?
It's all Honda.
Right.
Honda
but
owns
Putting
Acura.
an Acura makes me hate you a little bit more. That's all I'm saying.
Who broke it with you in the Acura?
Nobody. I've just been.
Nah, he
The
lied.
meanest-
Nah, he
the
lied.
meanest
he said nobody as he tucked his hand under his
Nobody.
thigh.
Nobody.
I don't even know her name.
I don't even know her name.
She doesn't even. We go to. She doesn't even drive an Acura anymore.
Why did she talk about me?
She drives a Mercedes now.
Why'd you hear from her?
Why'd you move from Dallas? Was it because of a girl in an Acura?
No,
Honestly,
a Honda.
dude, yeah.
Bitch in a Honda. I did get cut off by a Mercedes today, and then I was like, "Oh, it's a C300. You don't own a Mercedes."
Dude, you know what? When I get cut off by any nice car, I just always say I can't stand rich people because rich people don't know how to drive. They
I
piss
like
me
when I'm
off.
behind
I
a
don't
nice
know how.
car and they're just going slow as fuck, and I'm like, "Why do you have an RS8?
You
if you're
like
gonna
that?
drive like this?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna start
You
calling
like
their
them
bluff because
going-
they want to cut us
you
off,
have to
so we
drive
run
it.
into them. But if we cut them off, they have to run into
Like
us.
if you have a nice car, you have to drive it like that.
Yeah.
If not, you're gonna fuck up your engine. So it's
Oh.
like you have to be like it's like if you like the race cars, like the Formula One cars. As soon as they turn it on, you have 2 minutes before it overheats and it dies. And that's $1 million engine. They have to be going that fast because there's certain things in that motor that is like they're not gonna put a giant fan inside of those sports cars because it's gonna weigh it down, so you're not gonna be able to go fast.
Yeah.
So you actually have to be going that fast to be able to cool off that engine.
That's the same thing with my Kia. That's why I drive so fast. Because they say
Kia-
I have to be going very fast. So when I get pulled over, I'm just gonna be like, "Sir, you don't understand. My Kia
It was
Sorento,
gonna overheat.
my Kia Seltos, it needs to be going 100 miles an hour."
Nah, that is definitely they give that to every single mom at a Chili's.
Club Chili's.
Hamster cars.
you get the 2 for 20. You get the 2.
Justin drives. He's the only lizard driving a hamster car.
If 2 for 25 was a car,
Yeah. Your car
you got the
screams
Presidente
super
Sucks, dude. As a
margarita car.
lizard, that I want to eat it every day, because it's a hamster.
The
car.
hamster.
Well, they got pop. It's funny how they got pop because I did a history of lesbian cars, whereas like the '90s lesbians all had Honda CRVs, right? And then going to the early 2000s, they started moving a little bit more to like Civics, and then they were like, okay, we're just gonna move. And then it was the Toyota Priuses,
Yeah.
right? It was the Toyota Priuses. Then hamster cars, they all had that box Kias, and then
Yeah,
they
you could
moved on to
never buy that car.
Subarus.
The Soul, yeah, the Subaru.
Subaru's new wave lesbian.
New wave lesbians.
So I'm just anxious to see what's the next one.
Pickup trucks, dude.
Oh, bro, I know some girls with some badass pickup trucks.
That's what I'm saying. They're all gonna start getting them, dude.
Yeah.
The
like-
wage disparity might
And
never.
there's always a softball sticker on the back of the tailgate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play softball.
Yeah, they play softball.
What's
That's
wrong
not.
with
That's
softball?
like you're trying to make that seem like it's a bad thing.
We have a coworker who
How
drives
is that a bad
Subaru
thing?
and says cowboy butts drive me nuts on it. And it cracks me up every time I see him in it.
Yeah.
What instead of truck nuts, we just start doing like truck pussies?
Yeah, flashlight.
Because a homeless guy in Austin
Or
would,
it's like
would
truck
fuck it.
titties, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we should start selling.
No,
that.
like
titties is
where the
great.
thing goes in, the trailer hitch.
Yeah.
Just put a flashlight in there.
That'd be hard.
Oh,
we
that's
can get
hilarious.
dangling flashlights. We can
You're getting
Dangling.
pulled over.
new merch. What's this podcast called? Wet Podcast? You know what's
Yeah.
real wet? A
Pussy.
dangling pussy.
Dangling pussy.
Dangling. I want to make dangling pussies. Can we do that?
Dangling. Just.
I think so.
You know what's crazy? I'm sure people would get offended by that and call the cops. But if you have truck nuts, no one cares.
They can't.
That's true.
We're gonna call the cops on.
My kid's looking at a vagina now.
How does your kid know what a vagina is?
That's a good question. You're my lawyer.
Lizard people.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good at bullshitting. Especially the cops. I've proven that.
Yeah, officer, though, did you know that raccoons and octopuses are both aliens coming here to mine gold for interdimensional space travel? And technically, they're trying to melt the goddamn fucking dragon on the
Yeah.
Antarctic shelf or whatever. And
Yeah.
we're supposed to be fighting with dinosaurs, but we're fighting with each other, man.
Yeah.
We're not even supposed to be fighting with each
Instead
other.
of them being like, we're on a flying rocket in space and you want me to pay rent, if they just said they're trying to melt this dragon coming out,
Yeah.
no one's gonna be mad at you.
You won't go to jail. You might go somewhere else. But
Yeah, dude. I think, and this is just me, I think I know the name of the dragon.
what's his name?
Right, and this is the biggest reveal I'm gonna get, and then after this I have to be quiet because I don't want to get nerfed in the night.
I got you.
You know, the dragon's name is Sally Mae.
Wow.
Sally Mae is the only thing you cannot get away from until you die.
That's, oh my God.
You can bankrupt your house. You can do all of that. 10 years, people are like, that was the old you. You have to pay those student loans back.
Yeah.
Even if you die, they go on
The
to your
dragon's name
family.
is
They go
Sally
on to
Mae,
your
and
family.
I think it's just still like heavily frozen, but because it uses telepathic powers to talk. Did I get to that part yet?
no.
Oh man, yeah. So that's how they scrambled our brains to all have different languages.
With the
Telepathic
dragon.
power, because it's the same thing. It's like even in Greek mythology, not even Greek, Norse mythology.
Yes.
Thor fights what?
A hammer.
The world serpent, and he dies from the wounds of the world serpent, right? But the fight that happens in between there is something that the dragon gets sent back in time. So if you're having this thing that's going back in time with this knowledge, and it's coming over here, and it's like even in the Bible, there's like people come and start bringing the dragon gifts, and he starts communicating with them. It's all telepathically. It's the same way that they fucking broke up all the languages.
Damn.
Sally Mae.
Well, I think we got to wrap.
You got to wrap it on that?
Yeah, man.
That was a
what are you
great
doing next
conclusion.
week?
We might
That was a
do
great
part two.
conclusion.
You want to come back next week and
Yeah, bro. I'll bring the facts with me. I have
documents.
I have tons of even. Oh man, if I said why NASA was, y'all be so upset.
Okay, can you do NASA in 3 minutes?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, go.
So NASA was originally a what? Was it supposed to be going to space? No, it was a deep sea water observation. And they went, and the Challenger Deep went to Marianas Trench, and they sent. That was the first thing they could send, where they could send it had cameras on it to like film what was going on at the bottom of the thing. And then immediately after they did that, they said we need to go to space. What the fuck did they see?
That's the best question you've asked,
Spaceship.
man. Probably. Because
Or
everything I
a
hear is the
big-ass
spaceships go down
kraken.
there.
Which is also came with the dragons.
Eater of the
Because
world.
octopuses aren't supposed to be here. There's two things that change color to hide, and that are lizards and octopuses.
And Justin, when he's warm,
Because he's a lizard.
he's a lizard.
You do
Shape.
go pink.
You go pink.
Well, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the podcast, but Dedrick is going to be with us live.
Oh yeah.
I did
we're,
forget.
We're doing this show.
We have to start over. And
When
do
is the
that.
show?
It's on September 20th. So this will come out.
September 20th.
Yeah,
comes out next week.
Day after my birthday. My birthday's on
Oh, fuck
September
yeah.
19th.
Yeah, it's
You're
gonna be a big
you're
party.
Be hungover.
It's gonna be a big
I'll be
weekend.
hungover no matter when you see me. Just because you don't drink. I'm drinking for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, so come out September 20th. It's Saturday, 9 p.m. You will see all of us here with our great friend Dedrick Flynn opening up the show.
Sunset.
It's always
Sunset.
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 And it's always going to be a party. It's always a party. So make sure you come out to our live show. Use code WET50 for half off your tickets. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share, and we will see you next week.
Thank you, Tejas. Thank you, Back of the Room Tees.
This
Thank you,
works
Dedrick.
this
What's
is
what's your stuff?
Yeah, plug your stuff.
Oh yeah, Daddy Fat Stacks on Instagram, DEDDYFAT Stacks, and on TikTok I am Tiny Violence TV. Big following on there. You go on there, you be like, I should have been following him this whole time. Don't worry, everybody else was.
That's true. That's what's up. That's what's up. So thank you for coming out.
No, thank y'all for having me. This is very. I'll be back.
Yeah, you will be. Titties are so hard. I didn't have a
Come to our live.
I didn't have a diet of schnitzel growing up.
Hey, we should do a thing.
tell you guys have no fucking hair on your bodies.
Come to our live show.
It's disgusting.
September 20th.
I didn't know I was taking a shower with 2 women.
What is happening?
Marcus is really
He's being
insecure about
self-conscious.
getting in a shower with 2 minutes, so he's trying to destroy us.
Have you not you not do any weird stuff with your friends growing up?
No, not like this.
Not like this,
is a
but I
first.
meant like
No, I've never done gay stuff with my friends.
Yeah, me either.
This is officially the gayest thing I've
This
done.
is
You've never
probably the
shown your
gayest thing I've
friends
ever
your
done with
balls
my
or
friends,
what?
too, and I'm turning
I'm not
30.
gonna start today.
Yeah, I'm 35 and I'm doing the weird shit now. September
I
20th.
will say, when you pitched this, the shower was bigger. Go.
Hey there.
Get your shit together.
What is it supposed to be again?
Sketch.
Oh my god!
Hey there.
And then Marcus says, "Oh yeah, Daddy."
Come to our live show.
I'm pissing and it's just running down y'all's feet right now.
Not my feet.
Alright, don't touch me though.
Well, I was getting wet.
Dude, this is
Marcus is touching my butthole. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is your idea.
next time you
I just looked back for the first time and it's insane in here, right?
That's why I picked the back, man.
Just Marcus smiling and
Yeah. Welcome to hell.
Alright, you ready?
Alright. Hey, wanna get wet with us?
Alright, ready and action. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, wanna come get wet with us?
Come to our live show. Said fuck.
Hey, wanna come get wet with us?
That's too far.
That's too far.
That's getting hotter. Wait.
Okay, ready?
Alright.
Action. Hey, wanna come get wet with us?
Come to our live show September 20th.
Sunset Strip, 9 p.m. Brought to you by TEJAS TONIC.
We're all gonna be getting there.
Soaked.
Wet.
Hey, come get wet with us.
Bring your towels.
Bring your towels. You're gonna need them, boys and girls.
Bring your towels, we're getting wet.
Oh yeah, wet.
Alright, do one more?
One more.
This is the last one.
Last one, yeah.
Okay, last one.